Faithful Niner Empire. What's good? You know who it is. It's your boy, Jay in the Bay. We at the end of 49ers training camp. It's scheduled to go until 12:15. Now they're allowing us to record. So I figured, hey, why not let the faithful see 49ers training camp? We got Debo Samuel right there, number 19. Looks like Debo Samuel's giving some autographs. How was everyone day today on a Monday? Debo Samuel's over there to the left, where all the kids getting excited. We got their cornerbacks, defensive backs working right here. We're doing some extra work after practice. Trey Lance is, probably can't see him from here, but Trey Lance is all the way at the far end of the field. Looks like, I'm not sure. I think he's walking off the field. Not sure if he's going to put in some extra work. Debo. Man, had an excellent practice today. This was the first day they had the pads on, so it was good to see the players hit. It's like Debo Samuel, the big money man. Debo Samuel. Weapon X. Man, at the beginning of practice, I would say from I would say from 9:30 to about 11, it was raining. Not pouring down raining, but it was enough to where you felt it. But fortunately, the last hour stopped raining, and the sun really came out at Levi Stadium. And Debo Samuel is signing autographs. The big money man. Debo Samuel is obviously where the crowd is right now. Looks like he's coming back. There go Debo. Debo. There we go. Y'all see Debo Samuel right there signing autographs? You can't sign them all, unfortunately. Debo. Debo. Look at that. I think he just got Debo Samuel autograph on the poster. That's dope. How's everyone doing today on a Monday? That's pretty dope. Debo Samuel. Unfortunately, he can't sign them all, but very nice of him to sign a few. He can't sign them all. Faithful. I'm so glad. I know the faithful are so glad that Deebo Samuel will be with the 49ers for at least the next 4 years. Hopefully he'll retire. He'll play his whole career as a 49er, man. But in front of us right here, you got defensive backs doing some extra work. Jimmy Ward leading the group. But yeah, man, this is August 1st training camp. Looks like Kyle Juszczyk is coming over to sign some autographs right now. And we are at, of course, 49ers training camp. Levi Stadium is in the background. And I think it was a productive camp. You know, Trey Lance was obviously you had Trey Lance, you had Brock Purdy, you had there goes Kittle. You had Sudfeld out there in 11-on-11s and pads. They weren't bringing the ball carriers to the ground, but they were definitely hitting, that's for sure. And man, if you guys can make it out here, you should. I think there's a few more days of tickets left for training camp. Maybe I think it might be next week. I think all the other days though this week I think are sold out. But man, yeah, if you guys can make it out here, you can. Starts at 10:15, and it's about 2 hours. So also there's Sourdough Sam right there, signing autographs. Hold on 1 second, faithful. Hold on 1 second. Like I said before, it was a productive practice. I don't think Javon Kinlaw was out here today. Trent Williams was out here. Of course, Deebo Samuel is out here. I didn't notice anyone else that's not injured or whatever that wasn't out here. Even Jason Verrett is out here right now. He's not doing any drills or anything, but he's out there with the defense. I should say with the secondary. But yeah, it's good to see Jason Verrett out there. We got JH Sports. What's good? How you doing, JH? How you doing on this Monday, man? Hopefully all is well. Yeah, I wonder if any other players are going to come out because Deebo Samuel was able to sign some autographs. Kyle Juszczyk came out. I wonder who else will come out. Sign some autographs for the faithful, for the Niner Empire. Libby's World, what's good? How you doing, Libby's World? I just wanted to come on for a few minutes, broadcast a little bit. Looks like Jimmy Ward is coming over. Jimmy Ward is coming over to sign some autographs. Talanoa Hufunga's coming over. Looks like Darquez Denard, 31. You got Leon O'Neal Jr., number 14. Number 41. His name is escaping me right now, but he's coming over to sign some autographs. Got Sourdough Sam right here. I better go get an autograph. It's a long line, Libby's World. It's a long line. I guess I'm not that big on autographs. Maybe I would go to an autograph signing session. But I don't know. I just don't see me doing that. Like I'll get a jersey, I'll get a $40 hat, but autographs is, I guess that's just not my thing. But yeah, there's Sourdough Sam in front of us, the best mascot in the NFL. You know it. And there's Darquez Denard right there, number 31. Sourdough Sam continuing to sign autographs. That's true. Yeah, they could sign my hat. That's true. I just don't want to go down there right now. And Talanoa Hufunga is still over there signing autographs for the kids. Looks like you got offensive linemen in the corner working out, but they don't have their jerseys on. Kind of hard to tell who they are at this point. But you got a few players still working out, putting in time after practice. That's always good to see, Faithful.
You say, come back and grab this.
Hey, I'd appreciate it, Faithful. Hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification as well. I appreciate it. But yeah, we are only, 11 days away from the first preseason game? That's crazy. Sourdough Sam holding up a jacket, a fan's jacket. Looks like Ambry Thomas, number 20, putting in extra work. Ambry Thomas, he could make I think he will make a big impact on this team, especially this year. Ambry Thomas putting in that work. I see you, Ambry. And looks like Brock Purdy is putting in extra work as well in the far left-hand corner of the field. Brock Purdy looks like he's taking snaps, practicing handing off the ball, or looks like play action. And, hey, Brock Purdy's putting in extra work. Yep, Brock Purdy's taking snap from center, pretending to hand the ball off. Looks like George Kittle is getting ready to sign some autographs. Looks like Jimmy Ward was so kind enough to sign some autographs. Looks like he's heading back now. Look like Hufunga coming over. Talanoa Hufunga. What's good, Blue True? Appreciate that, Blue True. Hopefully you guys enjoy sneak peek, especially if you can't come out here to check out the 49ers training camp. But it's so good to see the players, especially in pads, and to see the dedication that they put out on the field. And I would say it's obviously every position has this different skill set. And you see the defensive linemen working on drills. You see the linebackers working on drills. You see the players doing team drills, 11 on 11. So it's pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see. You guys should check it out. And it's only $5 a ticket, and the money goes to the 49ers Foundation. So definitely goes to a good cause, and it's well worth it. Well worth it to come check it out. And see the players get better at their craft every day. I mean, what's better than that than an actual game, right? And we got number 24 and number 30. I think number 30 is George Odom. Number 24, I'm not sure his name, but it looks like you got two players working on their craft. You also have Jimmy Ward and another player working out in the far left corner, but that player doesn't have their jersey on, so can't identify them. But yeah, I just wanted to come on for a little bit, show you guys the practice field, show you guys the players. They only let you take pictures and record for basically, I would say, practice starts at 10. I would say for the first, the first 45 minutes you can record, and then after that, it's no more recording or photos taken. And but now that practice is over, they allow you to obviously film. So just want to take this opportunity to do that. And you hear the kids over there trying to get another autograph. See all the faithful. Got the beautiful Levi Stadium. What's good, G-Rod? Got. What's good, G-Rod? How you doing, man? Man, yeah, on StreamYard you can't zoom in, man. I don't think you can zoom in, unfortunately. But man, I had a grand old time. You got to make it out here sometime, G-Rod. And there you have it, faithful 49ers training camp. Do, 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 do. And it's cool, man. You just drive to Levi Stadium. They pick you up in one of these shuttles right here at the stadium. And then they even give you a ride back to the stadium. But I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk and talk with the faithful. How's everybody doing on a Monday? We got Matthew Davison. What's good? How you doing, Matthew? He says, faithful from the middle of nowhere, Indiana. Thanks for helping me get my 49er fix. Absolutely, absolutely. Because not everyone can, go to the stadium. Obviously, it is in Santa Clara. Not every 49er fan lives in California. There's 49er fans all over the world. So I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna walk back to the stadium parking lot, I should say. So I'll take you guys on a little tour. So we got beautiful Levi's right here. And training camp pretty much ended, I would say, 20 minutes ago. And also make sure you guys follow me. Follow me, IG, Twitter, Facebook, of course on YouTube. I put a bunch of, camp videos on my Twitter account. And you can find that, of course, on Jay in the Bay. And I posted up a bunch of videos of, I think Talanoa Hufanga was warming up early, Darqueze Dennard. I got a few videos of Nick Bosa, of George Kittle. So guys, check it out on Twitter. You'll be able to see videos. I think on Twitter you can only do like a 45-second clip, but I put a few up on there. Check it out. G-Rod says, how much is parking? Parking is actually free. So you just pull up to the parking lot, you show them a ticket for the event, of course, and then they let you come in. So parking is free, and it's only $5 to get into training camp. Just check out the website. You could Google 49ers Training Camp 2022. It'll pull up a website. You can buy a ticket online. I think tickets are sold out for this week, but you can. I think there might be some tickets available next week. I think so, and I believe the rest of the practices are padded. So you get to see the players up close and personal hit. I mean, ain't nothing better than that. So, and let me know in them comments, is anyone going to any 49er games this season, or any training camp this season or preseason games? I'd love to know. Let's see, we got Frisco 415. What's good? He says game day parking is 150. Dang. I think I went to the last time I went to a game, I think it was when Cam Newton and the Panthers played the Niners in Levi. So obviously it's been a long time. It's been a minute since I went to a game, and I don't remember it being that much. But it might. I think when I went, maybe I might have been 40 or 50. So yeah, you're right. It could be 150. It could be. And Crazy Juice, what's good? How you doing, Crazy Juice, man? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. How's everyone doing on this Monday as we walk towards Levi Stadium? And they have these fields over here too, but these are just I believe these are soccer fields. I don't think I don't know. I don't know if the Niners practice on that, but the other field, I would assume, is where they practice, but I don't know if they practice on those fields. Man, I know all the Niner Empire very excited about Deebo Samuel. Man, it's been a tumultuous offseason for Deebo Samuel, man. I know he's got an opportunity to get generational wealth. I'm glad he got it. And if you're in that situation, I think you try to do everything you can to use your leverage to get what you want, get what you need. Hey, and it all worked out, you know. We just gotta hope. I don't even think with Debo. I don't think with Debo it's whether he'll still be productive. I definitely think he'll still be productive, but hopefully he'll stay healthy, right? And that's kind of out of his hands at some point. You can train all you want, but hopefully that's all we can hope for. Debo's be able to stay healthy, and I think he will be productive. He might not get the same carries or rushes that he got last year, but I don't think we necessarily need that. You know, maybe in the playoffs or something, Debo could get that amount of carries, but there's a reason why we drafted other running backs. You know, got TDP, Jordan Mason. He's Jordan Mason. He's like on the bubble. If he could actually make the roster, we'll see, because there's a lot of running backs on. Excuse me. There's a lot of running backs who are competing to try to make the 53-man active roster, and I would imagine the Niners keep at least, I would say, at least 4 running backs on the active roster, including Juice. So that could be Mitchell, TDP, probably Jermichael Hasty because he's your third down back, and Juice. Maybe they'll keep 5. So maybe they'll add in, because you got Jeff Wilson Jr., you still got Trey Sermon, and then you also have, who am I missing? Jeff Wilson Jr., Trey Sermon. There's one more running back I'm missing, possibly Jordan Mason. So, but there's no doubt. Make no mistake about it. The 49ers will keep at least one running back on the practice squad, because we know that the 49ers running backs that get hurt. I mean, they're getting hit on every play. It's like, what do you expect? Elijah Mitchell, our leading rusher last year, only played in 11 games. So, we kind of had Debo run the ball out of necessity. And obviously he was pretty damn good at it too, right, Faithful? So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Debo will probably do the runs to the outside, like your reverses, your screens, your end around, stuff like that. But running up the middle, I don't think Debo wants to do that, and I don't think Kyle Shanahan wants him to do that either. So, and there's beautiful Levi Stadium, faithful to the Bay, and the big 49er helmet, man. You guys should come down here if you can. Let's see. D-Rod says, let's hope we get out of training camp and preseason games without any major injuries. I know, man. I mean, Eric Armstead is out. multiple weeks with a knee sprain. Maurice Hurst, he's out for the rest of the year with a biceps tear. And I think Hassan Ridgeway is also out multiple weeks. So our defensive line is definitely looking thin, that's for sure. The defensive line is thin. I'd imagine we would sign even more free agents along that defensive line, especially the defensive tackle position, I would imagine. But yeah, man, hopefully there won't be any more injuries, right? I know Javon Kinlaw, he was not at training camp today. Not sure why. I'm sure maybe he could have had a day off or a personal day. We don't know, but I'm sure we will, get more. We'll hear more information about that later today. Crazy Juice says I'm doing great, and also I might go to when we play the Bucks. Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game, Crazy Juice. Seeing TB12, one of the best to ever do it. Definitely, easily the best quarterback of the last 20 years, easily. And obviously, you can't really argue that he's the most successful quarterback of the last 20 years, of all time, basically, with the amount of Super Bowls he has. So, yeah, that would be a hell of a game to see TB12 come back to the Bay and play the Niners, man. That'd be a hell of a game. That'd be a hell of a game for sure. And there goes the 49ers home schedule. See Seattle, LA, KC, the Chargers, the Saints, the Fins, the Bucks, Washington, and Arizona. Arizona TBD. Faithful to the Bay. And also, there's going to be a soccer match here at Levi Stadium, Mexico versus Colombia. That's going to be. I know there's going to be a lot of people here for that stadium for that game. Soccer International. I know a lot of people are going to be there. Let's see. G Rod says, "You ever wonder why we didn't build a nice dome stadium like LA?" I mean, that's a great question, G Rod. And when you see all the other stadiums, the more recent ones, they're like domes. They're like retractable domes. And you know, I don't know. I don't know why. I know that Levi Stadium, they wanted to attract, you know, musicians around the world, the biggest stars to come and perform at the stadium. But I don't know why. I mean, it is a beautiful stadium. There's no doubt. I mean, there are teams that wish they could have a stadium like this, but when you compare it to like the Minnesota Vikings or the Rams, it's really, it's really no comparison, man. Honestly, but hey, man, this is our home, and hey, we got to appreciate what we got, man. There are other better stadiums, but what can you do, man? We got the Remilia Sports Report. What's good? He says, props Jay in the Bay because my Rams have money. The Yorks are cheap. LOL. Yeah, I mean, I think you're older. Cronky, isn't he married to a Walmart heiress, I think? So, they got deep pockets, man. Definitely. They definitely have deep pockets. That's for sure, man. J.R. Meadows, what's good? He says 15-2 season coming, man. Woo! That sounds like everything would have to go right for us to go 15-2, man. That's what that sounds like. But hey, man, I love your optimism, though. Sorry. I love your optimism, though. That's for sure. And there goes the 49ers Museum. I definitely have to go in there. It looks like it's closed right now, but man, 49ers Museum, all our history, our rich history, some of the greatest players to ever do it, some of the greatest coaches to ever do it. Definitely got to check out the 49er Museum at Levi Stadium. I got to check to see when they're open, man. J.R. Meadow says it is going to go right. Hey, man, I believe you. I don't know about 15-2, but man, well, no one would have thought, in 2019 we would have started the season, going, what did we start, 8-0, 9-0? So, you never know. You never know, man. But J.R. Meadows says we got to shut down cornerback. Yeah, Travarius Ward is looking as advertised. And then you put Travarius Ward next to Emmanuel Mosley, and Emmanuel Mosley is going into a contract year. So, man, we're expecting big things from Emmanuel Mosley. Hopefully, we can keep him on the team. I'd be surprised because he's going to want to, be a generational wealth, man. And you probably only pay one corner on the roster, right? So you're not going to pay two corners what Travarius Ward got, most likely, especially when you got Nick Bosa. But, man, yeah, this defense is definitely legit. It's the real deal. There's no doubt about it. Familiar Sports says, hey, Jay, the training camp is near the stadium area. Yes, it is. It is. So they have a separate field where the 49ers players train. But there will be a practice at Levi Stadium on Dwight Clark Day, August 7th. Too bad all the tickets are sold out. But, I was fortunate. I was able to go during, 2020. But, or was that 2021? I think it might have been 2021. But unfortunately, the tickets are all sold out this year. So there we go. There's Levi's. Elton John coming to Levi's. I think the team store is open right now. Let's see. G-Rod says, Debo owned the Rams. That's right, man. You know it. Let's see. Frisco 415 grew up next to Candlestick Park. Levi is nice, but it all began at the Stick in San Francisco, Bayview, Hunters Point. Well, technically, it was Kezar, but I get where you're going. But yeah, man. Levi Stadium will never be Candlestick. And that's where all the championships were won. But, hey, this is our home now. I know all the faithful appreciate it. And are there stadiums out there that have been built that are better? Probably. But we got to appreciate what we got, man. So that's for sure. Let's see. J.R. Meadows says defense going to score 3 touchdowns a game. Watch. Wow, man. Hey, this defense, no doubt, in training camp has been pretty good, getting a lot of interceptions in training camp. They're making this offense, work really hard. But like they say, iron sharpens iron. So the offense will definitely benefit from playing against, a very tough defense. Let's see. The Remedial Sports says Rams safety Nick Scott made Debo make a business decision. Got him paid. LOL. Yeah, I think you're talking about that game. That was I think that was the NFC Championship game where Debo got lit up. But hey, man, anyone who puts on the pass, they're gonna get lit up once in a while. And that's just part of the game. You look at Aaron Donald whenever he goes up against Daniel Brunskill. Hey, man, Brunskill be putting it down on Donald, man. He is the Aaron Donald stopper, man. That's for sure. Let's see. G-Rod says Debo's agent did all the work, saved it. Yeah, man. Debo's agent, he was a busy man this offseason. He had clients, DK Metcalf, Terry McLaurin, AJ Brown, and Debo Samuel. All 4 of them got paid. So, and I believe all of them signed a 3-year deal except AJ Brown. But that's smart. That's smart. You sign a 3-year deal now. Debo's going to get his $58 million guaranteed. And then he'll be able to take another bite of that generational wealth apple when he turns 29, 30. So, hey, man, if Debo continues to put up Pro Bowl numbers, the sky is the limit, man. The sky is the limit. And I hope Debo retires a 49er, man. As we take a look at beautiful Levi Stadium. Let's see, Ramelia says, we used to play at the Big A Anaheim Stadium, closer to my house, but horrible. Yeah, we all know, man, the Rams got some nice digs, man. Rams got some nice digs. They got a beautiful stadium. I want to go there one day and watch a home away from home game. You know what I mean? But, man, it's still a beautiful stadium, man. It's still very, very nice, man. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in 49ers training camp videos, I did put some of those videos, some of those small clips on my Twitter account. So make sure you following Jay in the Bay on Twitter. You'll be able to see some of the players in training camp. So check it out on Twitter if you haven't already. Make sure to follow me too. But there you have it. Levi Stadium. Crazy that we're only 12 days away from, no, we are 11 days away from the start of, or I should say from the first preseason game against the Green Bay Packers. I think that's at home too. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate everyone who tuned in to the stream. Let's see. Obviously, you can continue to support and watch Jay in the Bay for all your latest 49ers news. And of course, live streams like this. I'll definitely live stream this week to talk about the week 2 training camp for sure. We'll see about what day that'll be on though. But as I head to the parking lot, everyone have a great rest of your Monday, great rest of your week. Let's see, Remilia Sports Report says, Jay, the tricky thing is Niner fans come out to LA for our games, but the ESPN 2021 fan attendance has Rams 8th, Niners 19th. That's crazy. I don't believe you, Remilia. I don't believe you. That's hard to believe, man. Hey, JR Meadows says Niners 34, Packers 9. That's your prediction for the first preseason game, JR Meadows, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We'll see. I don't think any of the starters will play that much. I don't think so. But we will see. Thanks for everyone who decided to click on this video and check out Levi Stadium and a little bit of the training camp. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Monday. And thanks for watching your boy, Jay in the Bay. Looks like G-Rod says Niner fans are country rod. Absolutely. Absolutely, G-Rod. You know it. International. Fans all over the world. All over the world, G-Rod. All right, man. You guys have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe. And go Niners, man. Take it easy. I agree with you, JR. Our second team will be dangerously good. I agree with you. I can't wait to see them out there, especially our running backs, man. Especially the running backs. Great to see the running backs because we know we're going to see every running back, man, during the season. G-Rod is funny. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day, man. Go Niners.